Hi guys, welcome to Awaken Consciousness. So, Spirit is like answer the call, and there is something about loving yourself the way that you would love another is important at this time. I feel like that's always important, but it's being highlighted right now. It's truly being highlighted. And so we've been going through these what we call sessions with Jenese, with ourselves, and asking ourselves, how are you feeling? And giving ourselves an honest, like answer. How are you feeling? And just allowing ourselves to just like talk, because and this might be you too. When you were younger, you may have been like, stay in a child's place, only speak when spoken to, these kinds of things. So then when it's time for you to actually speak up and speak out, especially for yourself or for your needs or what you want, like standing up for yourself, it may be hard, right? It may be really easy for you to do that for someone else, but may be difficult for you to do it for yourself. Yeah, and that's ta-da, that's getting healed. Yeah, as we like the Palo Santo. 133. Yes. Okay, that's our number for like, yes, you're on the right path, you're taking care of yourself, you're choosing you. Okay, putting yourself first. In this situation, and I say putting yourself first, like you have clear discernment on what your needs are and how to fulfill those needs. Okay, whether that is solitude or asking yourself, how are you doing today, and allowing yourself to honestly answer, like, what are you feeling? Are you feeling fear? Are you feeling anxiety right now? Are you feeling a little bit of both, like, or are you feeling excited and fear, and why? I think we've been lighting a lot of Palo Santo lately in the videos, and I say this like, and this is the second one, only because this is a very healing time right now for the collective, for everyone. And I feel like the energy of Palo Santo is just like, not only is it clearing, but it's very healing. And it's also helping to bring in like that earth vibe. So if you were to sit with, like, it, I almost feel like an older cousin or that auntie or that, that grandmother, or that older sister, and like sit down and just like pour out, what are you going through, and how do you, not even how do you think you've been dealing with it, but how have you been dealing with it, and actually getting it out on the table is going to be really beneficial, whether you do that physically or if you just do that with your ancestors, which we are going to go ahead and call in the ancestors now. The ancestors of the highest truth, compassion, and love that wish you. Thank you, Michael. Archangel Michael is coming in. Well, he's coming to the table. He's already here, but he's like, okay. He's standing at the gateway, at the portal kind of entry. As we allow your ancestors or people who passed on that care about you speak through me to you. And we have our this little thing that we drew and we colored it in, and Spirit said that it's perfect right for right now. It's activating. So if you want to look at that, it's activating. All right. A lot of bronze and pink and green in the collective right now as well. I kind of don't want to like write on this or like draw, so I have my little pad of paper out. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. And for those of you who are not, thank you for coming back. Thank you for supporting. I do have my watercolor markers here. I think it's like, because there's this energy of allowing yourself to do something different. And so maybe we will start writing on here. I don't know. But we're going to be detached from the outcome. We're just going to bring in a golden light, the golden ray. if we may, into your space as well and around. Just putting a bubble of protection around you at this time. And then just calling in the 7 rays to fill and surround you, keeping you in perfect protection while you're watching this reading, but also just throughout your day. And feel free to use that anytime you feel or you want to just like set your protection up. Yeah, you're cleansing a lot. And cleansing through song. Okay, so if you've been drawn to a lot of music or singing, or if especially if you haven't followed it. I've just got a bit of a deja vu right now. And I don't remember what happens afterwards. So this is the moment that's leading to something else. Leading to some kind of victory. Feed the soul. So feeding the soul, and this is a little yoga guy. I don't know. You probably can't see it. Maybe you can. I don't know. But that is that breath work, and also reaching your hands above your head and allowing the energy to come down. So this is also not only feeding your soul with prana from like just the air and breath from Mother Earth, but also calling in that pranic energy from above, right? From the source. It has me thinking of Justin Bieber's song, I Get My Light Straight from the Source. Yeah. And then we have this lotus peace energy coming through. And I just heard, be at peace, my child. So some of you guys are descendants of Jesus, Yeshua. Love it. Just one life. You got one life to live, kid. All right. So that's definitely, I feel like that's somebody's grandfather. 24/7. A YOLO. I feel like they passed away recently. Their name might be Peter or Pete. Or it might be a pet. I'm also getting energy of like tempeh. So maybe they're a vegan, or maybe you're vegan, or maybe there's a call to go vegan for a little while or forever. There's something about the Alps is coming in. I'm getting Sound of Music, Switzerland. Maybe it's somebody's favorite movie, show tune. It's feeling like grandmother energy. There's something about Queenie or Queen Bee. Uh, Queen Herbie, you might watch that. You might listen to her, or Queen Bee. When we think of that, this is funny. I automatically went to Nicki Minaj, but it's funny. You guys know that is definitely Beyonce. So there might be some connection there with dancing and a family member. And choose happiness. So what makes you happy? All right. And if you're not happy, you're out of your, it's not like you're not in your zone. I was gonna say you're out of your comfort zone, but that's not true. It's like if you're not happy, you're not in your zone, right? So there's something, because even if you're out of your comfort zone, there could be a level of fear and excitement and happiness happening all at the same time. And it's this energy of choose happy 365 days a year. And I feel like somebody who's passed away was the epitome of that, and maybe you find it hard to get into that vibe. Maybe you're still grieving them or missing them. Yeah, color outside the lines, my dear. So, yeah, somebody's mom or grandma. Own your dreams, 9/28. I feel like that might be a birthday, September 28th. I'm getting that really strongly. Own your dreams. That's interesting too. Is that a Libra? 9/28. I don't know. And then there's a horse. So spirit is here. Spirit is really here. And spirit wants you to know that. But there also is some kind of ancestor that either grew up around horses or took you around horses, or there's some kind of fond memory with a horse or a carousel, or even a snow globe that maybe has a carousel in it or something like that. There's something about Candyland. Um, and there's something about a memory at like winter time, and something about peppermint, and I'm tasting hot chocolate right now. So there's something with that in an ancestor. Wilma, Wilhelmina, Willinoma, something like that. Oh, isn't that a chocolate or something? Williamson Somnosa or something? I can't get the name out all the way. So maybe whoever this is, they died and they weren't able to speak at the time of their death. Maybe they're like, I don't feel at the time of their death, I don't feel like they had anything in their mouth, but maybe they were taken off of life support type of energy. Okay. And you might be still holding trauma around that, of that vision, that experience. Somebody is saying buy flowers for like 7 days, and or like buy like 7 flowers and each day go visit them and put a flower on their grave. All right. It's like to make peace with yourself and to make peace with them. But there's also this energy of whoever that is for, you're definitely a psychic medium. Okay. There's something here to I can't see the color of that. Looks like, because I don't see the little thing on it either. It's feeling like the heart chakra. Yeah, good fortune is coming in. The wheel is turning in your favor. There's somebody that loves the lottery who's been like in my energy and is part of the reason why we're doing this reading, because the number 714 just kept coming out, and I kept noticing like, what is this? And we go to Stewart's, her favorite little coffee place, and we see that the jackpot is 714. So there's a miracle energy, right? With the sevens coming in. All right. So somebody's definitely about to get some kind of windfall or inheritance, maybe that you didn't know about. Okay. Yeah. Let's go sailing. Okay. So there's ancestor here that loved sailing. Maybe you did that with them as a child or a teenager or something like that. Or maybe you watched a movie about that or something like that. Or maybe it's just something that they always want to do, but maybe they couldn't sail around the world because of health issues or something like this. Um, Also, Houdini is somebody's a fan, okay, of Houdini and that kind of a thing, which they also have been showing up recently, and so getting excited because of that movie that's coming out. Is it Catch Me If You Can? I can't remember. What is it called? It's the one with the magicians in it. Um, I just heard you've won. Quit worrying. Yeah. There's definitely something about baseball and going out for a hot dog, like at the baseball field or something like that. There's something about somebody getting their car fixed as well. Definitely a cat. So honestly, we had to change our setup a little bit because our cat was found a way onto the table and was eating our spider plant, and I got super upset and I was like, get off the table. And then I left and I thought that it was fine, and Um, I took the plant out of the room, and then she was back on the table and knocked everything over. And she was just so determined to eat that plant. I don't even know. But here goes a cat that's coming in, right? And so cats are really important to you at this time, or just important. You're a cat or a cat that's passed away. Might be coming out to let you know that they're here. They're always here. And with that, there's a lot of dogs here too, guys. Especially ones who like they're like a wolf, you know what I mean? They like to howl, you know, and yeah. But these are passed on animals, okay? The ones that are coming through right now. I mean, I do feel other animals, but those are the ones that are like want to be known for some reason. Alf, okay, the alien Alf is important for some reason, and I think he used to wear red and gold. So I don't know. That's important for some reason. Something about a lap or running a lap or lapis lazuli is important in some way, shape, or form. No regrets, okay? No regrets. And it's about to be healed. All right. The word apple is actually in these letters, like the entire word apple. Okay, so that might be it might be somebody's name, or somebody's grandmother liked to bake apple pies, or you went apple picking and it was like a thing. um Also, apples represent abundance. They also represent temptation. And we do have this tea here, but we also have that whole miracle energy. And so, I just heard don't be tempted to spend it all in one place. Okay, so that might be for somebody. There's something about ale here, especially pale ale, which has been coming in. Also, there was something about like Liger or something like that. Who's I feel it was like a grandfather or father that was trying to like reach out, and he likes rockets, and or like he likes NASA. He's like, yeah, when I said rockets, he almost got offended. Like, oh, whoa, that's crazy. He was like, no, it's NASA, like NASA. So he's a fan. There might be a little bit of Ariana Grande in there. If somebody's with the name Ari or Ari, um, or something like that. Or maybe I feel like this might be a child or a teenager, that has passed on and they were a fan of like, Aeropostale and then that kind of thing, or like Ari. Um, yeah, I just heard Love You Mama, so that's that. And definitely, yes, I'm your angel. I just heard because there's an angel wing right here, so maybe this is important too because maybe either you got an angel wing. I feel like maybe you did something like you solidified something, like maybe you put, I don't know, maybe their hair or something into a a cast or something. I feel like you did something like with maybe their ashes or their hair, something of them that represents something physical that you did. And I feel like there's an angel, like maybe there's the word angel or the wing, the angel, or maybe it's a picture of an angel, something that you did, maybe with their name or your name or something. Um, yeah, but they're okay. They're good, like yeah, I feel like their birthday might be coming up too, so that might be another thing. Or guys, forgive me. It might be the anniversary of their passing as well. Okay, yeah, and you're healing from all of this, and they're helping you to heal. So if this resonated with any one of you guys, yeah, I'm seeing like far out. They're helping you to heal, to cleanse the grief, and also they're helping you to heal ancestral karma as well that they had to go through and that you had to go through, but you're healing it, and it's actually they're helping you to heal it like double time because they're with you. you know like when you get certain urges or when you feel like they're there, right? If you get some kind of idea or something comes to you and it's like that, oh my god, that would have came right from, sweetie, it would have came right from them. Then yeah, it is okay. Yeah, there's definitely something. I'm seeing a snake and I'm seeing like twin, I wanted to say, so maybe your twin is here as well. Yeah. Shout out to Q, I just heard. So there's something about wet as well coming in. Get your mind out the gutter. And yeah, definitely, because then we got WAP. Okay. So somebody's a Cardi B fan. I feel like because those are those like stuff where yeah, somebody's a Cardi B fan. Yeah. Um a palace is coming through, palace on a hill or a castle. Might be an Ed Sheeran fan, which we've been really drawn to Ed lately, which we actually love Ed Sheeran anyway, but we've been like really drawn to him lately. So it might be somebody who passed on that really loves Ed Sheeran, or is I don't know what his like necessarily his background is, his cultural background. Like I don't know if he's Welsh or what, but or if that's even like if I'm saying it correctly. So please forgive me. But yeah, there's also something about a mat or a rug or a carpet's been coming in. Um, either it's so funny. Okay, now I'm understanding. Like there's been some of these guys have been with me for a little bit, wanting to get messages to you guys. So something about a carpet and either like replacing it or selling it, but it's time, I heard. Yeah, Mhm. This just one life is coming out a lot too. Yeah, and this own your dreams. Now I'm looking at it differently. Because for some reason, I felt like when I was saying it, I was feeling like it was like follow your dreams, but like own your dream is something different. It's like, what do you really want? And go after it. Like, don't be afraid of what it is that you really want. Who cares? So, somebody definitely is like, block out the haters. I feel like this is like a Nana or a Grammy who is like, who told it like it was or like it is, right? I just heard talk that shit, right? Yeah, that's funny. Um, yeah, so they were definitely like a little feisty one, and took no crap from anybody. And yeah, somebody's been drinking alcohol a little bit. So maybe it is the anniversary, it might be coming up, or maybe it is today at the time you watch this. And so you might have been drinking a bit, and that's okay, right? Yeah, that's okay. We're here by the fire with you, you know. I was about to say mama's rolling up, like that's like it's those kind of vibes, like um getting through it. And there's somebody's papa is here or poppy is here. Somebody's papa, poppy, pappy is here as well. Somebody definitely loves angels too. I feel like they would watch movies about angels or things like that because I got like an OA reference that just came through. Somebody loved like something with like Diana and like Queen Elizabeth. There was something about that they loved, maybe the air or something that they're obsessed about. I see dead people, that's funny. So maybe it was just about celebrities that passed away, that maybe they were like love those documentaries and things like that. They're here. There's also there's some, we could probably go on forever, but we're going to get ready to end. But they just want me to mention there's some members that gang members. I don't feel like you're like affiliated with that anymore. But I feel like maybe you had family members, or you had or members when you were in the life, right? That are here for you as well too. And it may have been like even like the Harley Davidson like type of thing, like motorcycle thing. And maybe there's somebody here that wants you to know, like they were a prospect, or you're going to be a prospect or something like that when it comes to like motorcycles. Uh, yeah, or just somebody. Yeah, it's like I just heard townie, so it's like a family type thing. So whoever this is for, this, you know who you are, right? I feel like they used to say that, like you know who you are, that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm also, there goes that ale, that pale ale coming out again as well. Is that Papa? Who is that? Grayson or grandson? Okay, so something about Penny also. Mm-hmm. That's why bronze has been coming in a lot too, I think, because of the penny, like with the copper and the bronzy color. This is actually a little bronzy looking too. From outer space. Okay, yeah. So there's definitely that. I feel like that was like a series or a movie. I feel like it was series or something. And now we're getting back. This feels like 80s or something energy. And maybe whoever this is, they died quite a bit ago, but you're still very much affected, especially around the time of um, near their death and that kind of a thing. All right, so the sun's come out, guys. All right, we're gonna let that go. I hope that this helped you guys. I hope it did. I hope that it brought some kind of love to your heart, and it helped to lift you in some way, shape, or form. Um, I hope that whatever the messages that came through, that they resonated for you. And if for some reason your past and loved one didn't come through in this reading, or in this channeling, I hope that you felt comforted still by watching the video, and just knowing that there is beautiful energy out there that is hugging every single one of us every moment of every day. Um, Michael, is there anything else? Hot shower. So yeah, now just like relax, just relax and light your candle, and do your crying, whatever you're gonna do, that kind of thing, and look at pictures or listen to that voicemail again, watch that video, whatever that is gonna help bring solace to you. That sweetness of just knowing the gift of just knowing them, of being able to be here and sharing a part of their life with them, like bringing it back to gratitude for the life that they lived, and how they impacted you, and I'm sure that you impacted them as well, you know yeah, I'm always here for you. Yeah. And I see you. Okay. Yeah. So the sun is out. So we are going to end now. I love you guys so very much. Namaste.